Why didn't you do it?
Because no kokota piano. What's good, you guys, and welcome to our very first episode of boMa'am and boSir. And as you know, I am Sir, and this is Men. And welcome to our very first episode. And we are happy that you guys are joining us for today's discussions. Mm-hmm. Wow, we got a lot to unpack today, huh?
Yes, most definitely.
How are you though?
I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm feeling so much better now. How are you?
I'm okay, man. I mean, I've been good. Mm-hmm. I've been definitely been good. Yeah. How's the holidays?
It's so awesome. Oh my gosh. I wake up anytime that I want to wake up. I go to bed anytime. But I've also included some thing to have a very productive day. So not bad.
Interesting. Mm-hmm. My day starts at 1. For the past 2 weeks, it's been starting at 1.
Why?
My day, yeah.
Wait, so do you wake up at 1?
No. My day starts at 1. Like when I properly function as a human being, is at 1 o'clock. Because the Lord knows if I get out of bed at 9 a.m., I don't know where my time goes to. I'll be sitting and thinking about a lot of things. Mm-hmm. Next thing, 1 o'clock, I'm like, I need to go and wash. I need to get out of the house and see people, go and run some errands. But my day starts at 1 p.m.
That's so nice.
That is really nice. Teachers out there, the winter holidays has been our friends. Yo, we deserve it. Actually, we deserve it.
Yes. Oh my gosh, we most certainly do.
Yo, and we go through a lot at school.
Yeah.
And we're going back next week. Yeah.
But the chances are we're going back the second day, after we drop the episode.
Oh yeah, we're dropping an episode on Monday, right?
Yes.
Okay. So which means when you guys see this, we'll be back at work
already.
Right. It's going to be a tough week when we go back to work. But anyways.
Yeah.
So what do you have in store for today's episode?
Okay, so I think it is a great idea to do a little bit of get to know us. Okay. So we're going to be taking you through what inspired us to be teachers, as well as what inspired us to start this thing called boMa'am and boSir.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So firstly, I'd like to ask you, what career or which career path did you want to follow before actually becoming a teacher?
Bruh, okay. Let me just say it off the bat. There's been a lot over the years. A lot of career paths.
Same.
I never stuck to one thing. Okay. But I'll tell you about the very first career path that I actually chose.
Yeah.
And I chose it because of what I saw on TV. Mm-hmm. You know, back in the days when you and your family would sit and watch Generations all together.
Yes.
So there were specific characters. The business mogul.
Yeah.
That's who I wanted to be.
Oh my God.
Put some whiskey there, cigar, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
That's the career I wanted to choose. That's what I wanted to do, when I was young.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so interesting. Because I remember, I get go generation, they also used to be episodes go Ezweni.
Yeah.
So when they're sitting on that long desk, discussing business, whatnot, I've always wanted to be in a setting like that where we're discussing business and at some point, yes.
So shout out to you guys, man. I mean, you guys really just shaped our childhoods growing up, and RIP to Menzi. He was a part of our lives actually growing up as a young person. Now that I think of it, and then let's see. I still wanted to be a business mogul up until my high school years, and then in my high school years, then I started stumbling on people who actually wanted to be drug dealers as a career. I was like,
that's crazy.
I was like, okay, fine, I get it. Maybe it's something that happens. But I'm like, do you guys not see people being killed? Why would you still choose that? But that's not something I wanted to choose for myself.
Yeah.
But what I wanted to do then was be an architect, because that's when I now started being born in grade 10, and now you're starting to choose your major subjects of things that you want to do in the future. So that's when I chose, I wanted to be an architect. Later that changed. I wanted to do graphic designing. And soon after that, I just leaned to being a teacher, weirdly enough,
Wow.
Weird, but yeah.
Most certainly.
Yeah.
Wow, okay. That's
So
interesting.
What were your career paths?
Me,
Besides the big meeting table.
Okay, I always wanted to be a medical doctor.
For real?
Yes.
Okay.
I remember, I don't know if you did this in grade 4 as well. There used to be a LO assignment where you write who am I.
Yeah.
So on that who am I, you tell us where you're living and who you actually want to be, or rather the career path that you want to follow. So I said a medical doctor until I got to a technical high school. And then all of that changed because the word technical high school means that they're not there to make doctors. They're not there to make anybody who's in any other field other than engineering.
Yeah.
So that was a bummer.
My question is, technical high school? How did you get to teaching though?
Okay, so I was in grade 12 when I realized that I can actually be in this profession of education, because I remember grade 11 was such a pivotal year for me where my grades improved, and I also happened to be one of the top learners. So I was like, I'd ideally like to do that for other people as well.
Yeah.
So that's how I decided to be a teacher, and I talked myself into being one. So yes.
So grade 12 is definitely, so you would say grade 12 is a very pivotal
Most
year
certainly.
when you decide what you want to do.
Yes. Because you know what the funny thing is? I was talking to one of my cousins not so long ago.
Yeah.
And then I asked him which career path does he want to follow. Initially, when he was in grade 10, he was like nursing. Okay, fine. And then now he's also saying he wants to be a teacher. And I'm like, bruh. So what I'm saying is grade 10, okay, we get like the pressure of choosing the subjects that will eventually lead us in the career path that we want to follow. But then as you go through your high school years, you realize that a lot of ideas start coming up. You start to change your mind. So now other career paths are there, and then your parents also they're telling you, oh right, do this, do that, do this. So it changes from grade 10 to 12. It most certainly changes, but in grade 12 that's where you get to finally decide, okay, this is what I want to do.
Interesting.
Yes.
You know what's funny is, like you, in grade 12, that's when I decided, like, I want to do this teaching thing.
Really?
Yeah. So, the background story. Mom has been a teacher for 40 years. The way she showed up for family work made everything look perfect. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There were days where we would go to like shopping centers, to go buy food or something, and kids, well, I'm gonna use the word kids. Her kids would come to her, hi ma'am, how are you? Long time no see, ma'am, I'm so happy to see you. All of that, right? And then I realized, bro, you got kids. Like literally, I can see your kids standing. How do you come back and still say, man, how old are you, bro? But what was fascinating about that was, after so many years, the people still remember her. And that's when I was like, that is cool.
Yeah.
That is definitely cool. After years coming back and people still like, ma'am, look, I still remember how you taught me. That was cool. But that wasn't enough for me to actually say I want to do teaching. It was just a spark of it.
Yeah.
And then at school, there was this one specific subject I was really good at, you know, and people would generally come and ask, how do you do this? How do you do this? So I would argue my points, you know, and teach people and help them look to understand how to do this, you know.
Yeah.
And that's when I picked up that, you know what, I'm actually good at this explaining thing. I can explain to people, and people tend to come to me, and I'm willing enough to explain to them.
Yeah.
And this is the advice that I always give my kids in classrooms, right? If you finish work, generally you just finish an activity or anything and you understand it better, go and help the next person. Not because you want to be a teacher like me, no, but because you get a deeper understanding of what is going on actually. So you're creating new part knowledge. What is it, part knowledge, or what is it?
But you're helping yourself to be
Yes.
able to
So you
understand it.
Yeah.
More. Yes.
So you're basically helping yourself to understand the work better, you know.
Wow.
So that's when I said my mom that I was like, look, I want to be a graphic designer, but I also feel like I want to do teaching. You know, I never really told her the reason that I want to do teaching is because you made it look so easy.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay. Yeah.
Right? I did see the exhaustion. Okay, now I understand it. The exhaustion that she had, the pressure that she had. I understand it now. I understand why in certain days she was behaving the way she was behaving, you know, like come in, go straight to the hole, sleep for an hour, come back out. You know, now I understand why she did all of that. And on the holidays, why she would just want to sit and watch TV. You understand? I understand that now. But then she made it look so perfect. I said, okay, I want to be a teacher and a graphic designer. I'm still struggling to choose between the two. She advised me, she said, go and do teaching so that when you are done, you can still always follow the career paths that you want. She supported me to do that, you know. And that's how I eventually decided, you know what, if I'm going to apply at varsities, that's where I'm applying at. So my first option wasn't I want to be in engineering, I want to be in medicine or anything. My first option when I went to varsity was I'm going into education. And that's how I went into education.
Wow, that's so nice. So you actually fell in love with the idea before
Actually doing
going through the training.
Yeah.
So my question then is, how was your undergrad?
How was my undergrad?
Yeah.
Look, I don't want to talk about the experience of how varsity is. We all get to experience that at one point. But my undergrad experience was great, and it was also the worst. Right?
Yeah,
it was the
elaborate,
worst.
please.
It was the best because I got to learn a sense of dependence or independence.
Yes.
Independence on myself, away from home, away from people. I got to take care of myself. So I got to really grow in the 4 years that I was away from home. And, you know, and I needed to find myself, you know, understand who I am, you know. I've met a couple of bad people here and there, but I've learned to navigate through all of that, right? So the worst part of it was the depression that you would face when you're there. And you are alone, you don't know how to deal with certain things. And, you know, dealing with self-doubt all the time. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you have a lot of good and a lot of bad when it comes to you being by yourself in varsity, right? But my worst experience of that was my final year.
Really?
Where I was expected to do teaching practice for a month, and then on top of that I have a big assignment. Right after I'm done with my practice, I need to submit a big assignment, the biggest assignment. They said if you don't submit this assignment, you are not qualifying to be a teacher. So you can imagine the cloud that is hanging over my head. If I don't do this, I'm not getting through. So it made it so worse that I even wanted to do honors, but because of how bad it was towards the end of my final year, I said to myself, I'm rather going to go out there and work. Maybe I'll come back. I don't know. I haven't went back since. Because, man, I just want to get some skills now. I don't want to
Okay.
get
Makes.
yeah.
Oh, actually, it makes sense.
Yeah. So how was yours?
How's my undergrad?
Yeah.
First of all, COVID.
The man about COVID they continue.
Yes. COVID. Oh my gosh. Like that is why I never had that experience. Varsity life because of COVID. Yeah. So 2020, my first year. 2020 was my first year.
Yeah.
Around March, we have to go home because we can't be at school and what, right? 2021, we're still at home.
Lockdown. Yeah.
There are no contact classes.
Second year.
That's second year.
1, 2.
Third year, that's when they're like, oh, okay, you can come, but we'll have a combination of online and in person.
Yeah.
So we did have that. But then it was not nice. Then it was only in final year where we had full-time contact classes. And it was only in my final year when I had a sit-down exam. So you can imagine.
No.
I've been at home doing my exams for 3 years.
You know what, man?
That's why they call us like #1 university in Africa.
#1 university in Africa, my food. Nah, bro. You know, I genuinely think you're a smart person, eh? You should have been in my place.
Thank you.
You should have been in my place and me in yours. That's how I feel.
Bruh, can I just say, the fact that I didn't write exams for 3 years, till this day, like I'm genuinely like anxious when I have to go and write a sit-down exam. Because it's not nice.
It hurts when you say for 3 years I didn't do exams.
Yeah, and on top of that, you had assignments during your teaching practicals. We didn't. We did not.
I'm
Can
okay.
I ask you?
I'm okay.
Did they also like give you money during the teaching practicals?
Like give us money how?
Like allowance for teaching practicals?
You guys got allowance for teaching practice?
Yes.
No. Okay, no, you know what? Yeah, no. Hey, let's move from this because I'm literally gonna cry right now. You guys got allowances.
Yes.
No,
So
man.
the clothes that we bought, traveling, and food all came from that
Shit.
allowance.
And you guys just sent us a piece of paper to go and find a school and stay there for the next month.
Wait. Don't
Yeah.
be like that.
Jesus.
So I would like to say my undergrad was actually not bad. The only thing that I experienced that I really did not like was just not being able to experience the varsity life as well as like grades. So that. But other than that,
So overall, you're saying you had a good
yeah.
undergrad.
Yes.
I would also say I had a good undergrad. I'm not totally degrading the fact that these things happened. They made me stronger. They made me a better person. But
Yeah.
my faith. Still, I'm crying about the allowance. So I got a question, no? Right, so we're done with the undergrad. We went to school, we're done. How is the experience of teaching right now for you? Is it what you thought it would be like? And are you enjoying it?
Let me say, I am actually enjoying it because I love the idea of being able to wake up in the morning and saying, right, I'm going to work. But then the work that I'm going to is something that I'm actually like in love with. Yeah, so I love my subject. So I mean, it makes it so much better. Yeah, but I would say that sometimes, Jay, I feel like
Utilahle nje. Yeah, so guys, sometimes you gotta tell yourselves away.
Sometimes make it go, like shame.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Thank you.
Still many more years to that, but
Yeah.
Yo, my friend. Yo, so the thing is that I don't want to lie to you. I can walk into work all angry and moody as hell. Don't want to talk to anyone. I just want to go there, do my job, and go home.
Yeah.
That's all I want to do. Then I get there as I'm walking to my classroom. Say, you look nice today. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Around 10 o'clock, maybe in the afternoon, in the morning. So, one day I inspired to be like you.
Oh.
You want to be like me? You want to be a teacher? I wouldn't advise that.
Yeah.
And I realized, my job actually, the kids make my job fun.
Oh my gosh, they most certainly do. They actually do. Like some of them, they just come in and then you're like, you are here to make.
They're literally a breath of fresh air.
You're here to make my day. Thank you.
And I'm like, guys, I love you guys, but I'm sorry to say this and it's a bad habit, but I say it from time to time because I teach teenagers. So from time to time I say, guys, I love you. People look at me like, so what is it? Yeah, I love you. Say that's so sus. The boys are like, say that's so sus. I'm like, there's nothing sus about it. I'm just saying I love you.
Yeah.
From a teacher to a learner, I love you.
Yes.
But still say it's sus. It's sus. I'm like, okay, I get it. I'm sorry. Let me take it back. Like, no, I'm not true. I say, this is not bad. Because I think for me personally, I do that from time to time. I need to actually really put them out there that they do mean a lot to me.
Yeah.
And one thing that hurts about my experience of teaching is when I teach grade 12s and at the end of the year, at the end year function, that they have their military ball.
Yeah.
And then I realize this is probably the last time I'm going to see these faces. I'm never going to see them again. Until today, there are people, since I started teaching, I have not seen, and I really wish to see them. I really want to know if you are good, if you're safe, everything's going well for you, because I would really like to see these kids actually getting a better life than what, okay, no, my life is not bad, but getting them a good life, That's what I want, and I'm not one to be selfish about, I want that for myself. No, I want other people to experience that because my life is good. I'm content with my life. I'm good with my life.
Yeah, I think that's what makes a teacher different from maybe other people, because you actually are there to help people discover their potential and invest in it and see where it takes them.
Definitely.
So,
definitely.
Yes.
Man. Now we are in it for life, Papa. I signed the contract. Signed the contract, but we're going to do this thought. Hey,
and it's nice. I would like to say it's nice, except for like marking. Anyways, we move.
If you have something that you said was sent by the devil, it's called marking. No wonder the pen is red as well.
That's a good one.
Guys, this is how we are in classrooms. Right? This is what we are in classrooms. We teach, yes, there's a time to teach and there's a time just to fool around. I fool around most of the time, right? But there's a very thin line between I'm joking and I'm serious. You need to know me when I'm serious and when I'm joking.
Yeah.
And there's a very thin line between that. And I make it very clear to learners that there is a time for me to joke around with you and there will be a time for me to actually sit you down and teach you on a serious note.
Yeah.
Now that we're going back, I'm preparing myself because I'm going to be shouting first whole week.
Why?
Because they wrote exams and I marked.
Oh,
and then the marks came out and I'm like,
yeah.
so now I prepared myself to start shouting first week. I'm not a shouter, but I've prepared myself. I'm going to shout when I walk into the classroom. I can smile. You can feel like a kwati. You can feel like a kwati, girl. I can believe someone to say, "How was your holiday?" Nafatu.
But I think it is necessary because it hurts because I imagine you put in so much effort.
Yeah.
And then look at the ROI. Get ROI, return on investment.
Yeah, return on investment, yeah.
Just look at it, Kadi Max, you're like, yeah.
Try this stress.
Yeah.
So I know my question people boy. You get to the question there on our next. You know, I don't know how many times I've done that in June,
Yeah.
where I was busy marking that. And I saw the question, I'm like, what? I'm alone in the house, but I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Like, what is going on, guys? Did I miss something?
Yeah, I think it would be nice if they could like take us through like the process. Why didn't you do it?
Because no kokota piano. Piano ne kokota piano kaholo.
That's so funny.
Have you ever walked into the hall, man, and you're invigilating,
Yeah.
and you get there, and they're busy writing. The hall is quiet, and you just get one doing this. I know.
But then I also used to do that.
It's okay for you to do that for a minute, but for the next 10 minutes, your head is just bopping.
Oh, okay,
come on.
noted.
Come on.
That's too much.
Even afterwards, I needed to actually, there's a lot of did that, and I actually told them, you need to learn to focus when you're in the hall. Okay? Yes, you have a certain amount of time. Sometimes it's not enough, sometimes it's enough.
Yeah.
Depending on what you can do.
Yes.
But you need to learn to actually realize that sometimes your mind drifts and you need to bring it back.
Yeah.
You know? So you need to focus a little bit.
But then, doesn't that also like help you remember?
It does.
Thank
But Pina 10 minutes. Pina 10 minutes.
10 minutes is long though.
That's because now you're not thinking about the song, you're thinking about a scenario that you were playing, the song was playing in, and half of the time, only the brass is out. Well, after school, we cannot go passing. You were talking, we were having nice conversation.
So it has nothing to do with content that we
Yeah, I don't think so. And guys, you know, here's the thing. These kids think we weren't learners at all.
Yeah, and we were, Shem.
You know, I stand in front of my kids and it's like, guys, I failed grade 10 because I was a naughty kid. They look at me like, you look so innocent. I'm like, wow, thank you. I'm going to take that as a compliment. I worked on myself.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you guys don't know. I used to sit with my boys in the math class, really big seat, Papa, really 6, big seat. Every day I can get lesson, we are laughing, we're making jokes for big seat. When I tell my kids, guys,
I
failed dismally, they don't believe me. I'm like, you guys didn't even fail the way that I failed. Like, what do you mean, sir? I'm like, guys, at the end of the year, when I got my report, I saw 40s, 50s, and I got to maths and physics. Maths was like 14%.
14.
1-4.
So you're telling me that for the whole year,
Exactly.
you managed to get 14%.
Yes. And then physics, of course, I failed physics, and of course that would suggest that it's a fail, you know. Or maybe I could have failed something else, but I didn't focus on that. I focused on the fact that I got 14% from maths.
14.
Yeah, 1-4. The kids laughed at me.
How did you feel?
How did I feel? More than anything, I was worried about the look on my mom's face when she's going to see this. More than anything. I think I left the schoolyard and worried about how am I going to explain to my mom? How am I going to tell my mom, look, this is what's happened, you know? But guess what? Your boy did not fail alone. The whole gang failed. The whole gang failed. That's why I knew to say, here.
Something is
We are the
wrong.
problem. We are the problem. But I tell you what though, after that I noticed my potential exponentially.
Yeah.
Like I really just noticed that look, I'm really smart. I think I needed that failure, that time to fail, to realize that I disappointed my mother and I got the worst mark in my schooling history.
Sure, 14 is crazy
14.
though.
1-4, Baba. The whole year, term 4 takes everything. Term 1, term 2, term 3, puts it in there and like, what did you get? 1-4.
TV.
I'm not going to kill a bit. But anyway, we're not there. I'm not laughing at you, but we're not there. So these kids don't believe me when I tell them these stories.
That you actually like
they look at me like
grade.
Nah,
I've actually never failed a grade.
I get a lot of because I was people left me behind, you know it.
Really?
And when I say people left me behind, people whom I was supposed to be in the same grade with, they went to the next grade and they finished school before me, you know, and stuff like that. And I don't compare my life to those people because I live by comparison is the thief of joy.
Yeah.
Right? So I don't compare my life to anybody's lives. So they left me, and that's what I needed to. I learned that, you know what, it happened for a reason, and it happened to show me my potential.
Yeah.
That's why it happened. If I did not fail grade 10, I would not know my potential, because I think the second year when I came back, I became like the top student for my favorite subject.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I really knew my potential. Some people would be like, you came back, you knew what you wanted to do.
Wait, it's a revision?
Oh, it's a revision. So
that's what I hear got last time when they reference.
And
As the kids who failed, they're like, what's a
where's the
revision?
revision? And believe me, like, if a kid says that in a classroom, I'm not going to hold in my laughter. I'm going to laugh. I'm going to laugh. I can't be serious when someone makes a joke. I am bound to laugh. That's the whole purpose. I remember doing my teaching here.
Yeah.
I was sitting in the back seat, so these boys were busy talking to each other. Someone said something funny, and I broke out in a laughter. Did the teacher not look at me like, you're causing a disruption in my class? I'm like, he said something funny. It never leaves my mind. It's always there. These kids are wild as hell.
They say outrageous things. Oh my gosh.
And they're too, but we'll talk about that some other time.
Maybe that's a strong word. They're sassy. They're sass.
I'm sorry to say. like one asked me to charge their phone some time ago and said, can I please charge my phone? Which sometimes it happens because they don't have electricity.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like, no, leave it on my table. I'll plug it. I'll put it in. You're like, so what are you saying now? It's like,
oh my gosh, that's crazy.
So that's why I say they're not sassy. Some of them, not all of them. Yeah. It's my opinion, by the way.
That's crazy though.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, man.
Wow. So it looks like you're enjoying your experience.
I'm definitely happy to go back to school. Actually, I'm happy to go back to crying and being emotionally damaged again. It's okay. We're going back anyway. So I'm really excited to go back to school. Actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now I think the big thing is the podcast. Why we started it, and how did it come up for you, the idea of the podcast?
Right, boMa'am, so I think we were working late now. We were still busy finishing up some admin work, right? When you came to my classroom.
Yes.
Right. So Ma'am came to my classroom. And then she was talking about how she would like to do a podcast on teachers and sharing the experiences. And I was like, why not do it?
Yeah.
Because I had the same idea, you know. But for me, it was I wanted to really share the day-to-day lives of educators to people out there. Because normally or generally when I tell people I'm a teacher, the common questions that I get is, how is it? Do the kids not trouble you? Do these kids not disrespect you? Do they not do this? So I wanted to really put that awareness out there that, look, this is what happens within a classroom, because we all have been in a classroom as learners. So we only have that perspective of being a learner. Now I have the perspective of being a learner and a teacher. But I feel like the teacher's perspective is not seen, or rather it is not put out there for people to know what it's like. So we're really putting it out there that, look, this is what happens in the classroom. We are not voices for teachers. I don't think that's what we want to do. We don't want to be voices for teachers. That's not what we want to do. But we want to share experiences of what teachers experience in classrooms. And that is why it's not just going to be me and you that explains. We want a lot of people in this podcast to come and explain. Learners, senior educators, new time educators, practical teachers. We want everyone to come and explain their part, and share your stories so that people can understand, So for me, that's where the idea came from, that, let us actually dive into it. But ma'am had the idea to, why not? When I started it, right? So that's why we have boMa'am. boSir.
Because for me, when I was thinking about it, we did have like a mock session with my fellow tutoring team the year before. So I was like, wow, this is so nice. It would actually be nice to actually do it, because in South Africa, teachers rarely come on podcasts or the media all the time. Teachers are always being the subject. They talk about teachers, but they don't necessarily give teachers the platform to actually go on and explain their experiences or how they're finding certain things. So for me, that was the reason why I was like, "Wow, man, let's do this thing.
Let's definitely do this." And it's not serious, no? It's not serious. We're trying to make jokes every day. We try to make jokes every day. I think for us, we're bringing our teaching, how we behave in the classroom, and we're bringing it here so that you guys can see it. That this is what teachers are like.
We're nice people.
We're cool people too, and funny people. We try. Actually, we try. We don't get through to some kids, but we try. So tell me something. What do you think? What do you have? What's your word of the day as an educator?
Okay, word of the day is that being a teacher is like explaining one thing for 25 times. You explain one thing 25 times a day. 25 times a day. That's what being a teacher
Open
is
up
like.
your textbook, open up on page 136. So yes. What page number did you say you must open? 136.
Hey, what are we doing?
Then you find that one in the back seat. Can't you say which number? 136. Sir, which page number? 136. I repeat. 136. And at the back of my mind, I'm saying, if one more person asks me which page number, I'm going to lose it. So, which page number?
Oh my gosh. So,
136.
Yeah.
So, you say the same thing 25 times a day.
25 times a day. So, that is word of the day.
Yeah. And so, guys, I think that's episode 1.
Yes.
I want to talk some more.
Next episode.
I want to talk some more. So guys, listen, that was our first episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it, And if you did enjoy it, please share this with other people as well so that they can also come and see what an everyday life of an educator is like, and also for us to introduce ourselves onto this first episode. So please guys, like, comment, share, and subscribe
Yes.
to our channel. I really think that we want to make this big. And this is also for you watching. If you really want to be on our show, miss, hit us up. You know,
We are
can
on
always-
all social media platforms.
You understand? So we can also make sure that you guys get here and you also say some couple of things here and there,
Yeah.
I think we're gonna get to superstars as well, movie actors. They must explain to us, would say, hey, how was it being your and I think one big thing that we need to do now.
Yeah.
You see the children of Hector Peterson?
Yeah.
Yeah, your Bantu educations.
Yeah.
We need them here.
Yes.
We need them here. We're gonna also have an experience with them as well so that they can explain to us. We don't want the political side of it, no. We just want the experience of how they were in that.
Yeah,
education.
like the education part. Because I think most of the time we only get, this is the type of education that they experience. But then we hardly ever get, how was like the classroom like?
They don't want to
We
tell
want
us.
that.
They don't want to tell us about Docha school. We want that. We want that.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, that was episode 1. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So we'll see you next week, Monday again.
Bye.
And we'll be back to work. So, pow. See ya.